I challenged myself to wake up at 5 a.m. for an entire week because, I mean, I'm insane. But I also want to see if waking up at 5 a.m. actually helps you be more productive. So we're going to be doing some reading, some working, and generally just getting my life together. Let's see if it actually works. Oh my god. Oh my god, don't do that. Good sir. It's currently 5 a.m. and I really don't know why I said yes to this, but I'm going to try and do this for a whole week. If I wake up 2 hours before I always do, maybe I'll have enough time for everything that I want to do. So that's what we're going to be figuring out this week. We're going to see if waking up at 5 a.m. makes me more productive, if it helps me read more, because reading is one of the things that I suddenly can't find time for. I also have so much work done, it's actually inhumane. So yeah, let's just make the most of this week. Like right now I regret it, you know what I mean? Because I went to sleep at 12 a.m. So that means I only got like 5 good hours of sleep. I'm just a girl, okay? I need like 8 hours at least. This is what I'm going to be reading this week, The Reckoning of Roku by Randy Rebay. I've actually had this in my currently reading list for the longest time, and for some reason I've just never like kept reading past the first few chapters. It's not because I'm not enjoying it, it's just that I don't find the time, or I don't make the time to read this book. So one of my goals for this week is to finish The Reckoning of Roku. Actually, the first thing I should do is get out of bed, because I feel like if I stay in bed, I'm just gonna go back to sleep, and we don't want that. We don't want to fail in the very first day of this challenge. So regrettably, I'm gonna leave my bed. I don't want to do that. I really don't want to do that. I really don't want to do that. Like, it goes against everything I believe in, but I'm gonna get out of bed, because the first order of business is to make my bed to ensure that I won't get back into it. And after I make my bed, we can read. We can read. We can read. We can read. Welcome to day 1 of waking up at 5 a.m. so I can read and be productive. It is currently 6 a.m. and I've made it to page 79, which is Knowledge to Destroy. I'm gonna try and read until page 100. Oh, that's perfect. Okay, page 100 is the end of a chapter, so I'm gonna try and read this just so that I can, you know, reach a nice page, and then I'm gonna go to my desk and get some work done because I have a lot of things to do. So let's see how long it's going to take me to read those pages. It is 6:28 and I've reached my goal of 100 pages. Same time tomorrow. I did add a couple of annotations here and there, and it's really fun. But now that I've read the 100 pages of Reckoning of Roku, it's time to get some work done. Oh, thank you, son. Okay, so it's currently 7:55 in the morning, and I'm usually already up by this time of the day, so I thought that this would be a great time to give you guys an update of how I'm feeling, how I'm doing on the first day of this challenge. I read 100 pages of The Reckoning of Roku. I am now here. I'm actually like finally getting into the story and like enjoying the characters. I'm like into what's going on, which is something that I was scared wasn't going to happen because I kept getting stuck in the first 30 pages. But it also didn't help that I started this book right before I left on a 16-day trip to Europe. So I'm finally getting back on the Avatar horse, and I'm so happy because obviously I love the Avatar world, not the blue people. I mean, Avatar: The Last Airbender. And I'm just really excited to keep reading this book tomorrow, or maybe even later if I finish all of the work that I have to get done. The first like 45 minutes of the morning, like from 5 to 5:45, I was really struggling. Like my eyes were itching. I didn't really want to be reading. I wanted to go back to my bed, but something that really helped was the fact that my bed was already done, and I'm committed to this experiment. I'm committed to see if waking up at 5 a.m. really does make you more productive and you can actually like use the extra time in the morning to get things done and to just, you know, get a start on the day. I didn't get to finish all of the work that I had to get done, but obviously I wasn't expecting that. I did manage to kind of get a head start on it. Like I'm still going to continue working after I wrap up this little update, but I'm kind of glad that I woke up at 5 a.m. today because I feel a lot calmer. My anxiety is a lot less spiked because now I feel like I've had enough time to advance certain things. So far, so good. Loving the 5 a.m. lifestyle. Who knows if I'm going to be feeling the same way tomorrow, but I guess that's for future Bella to find out. For now, I'm logging off, wishing you all a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow bright and early at 5 a.m. Once again, see you there. Oh my god, why is this always so traumatizing? Hey, oh my god. I can't open my eyes. I can't open my eyes. What's going on? Okay. Hey, it is currently 5 in the morning. Woohoo! It's currently 5 in the morning. I actually have so much to do because I have an appointment at 9:20, and in order to get there, I need to leave my house at 8 a.m. So I really want to make the best of these few hours that I have to finish all that I want to finish. The first order of business is to read at least 50 pages of The Reckoning of Roku, which should be somewhere around here. Okay, BRB.
A few moments later.
As I was saying, the first order of business is to read The Reckoning of Roku. I want to reach page 150, which is once again at the end of the chapter. This book is perfect, actually. This would be my ideal page. So I need to read all of this. Honestly, sounds pretty doable. I think that before I start reading, I'm actually going to make my bed because it's looking so scrumptious. Like, I swear, if I stay in bed, I'm going to want to go back to sleep. So I need to stop temptation from winning. So in order to do that, I need to make my The bed is washed, the face is, wait, no. The bed is made, the face is washed. It's time to sit and read. It is currently 6:22. I've been reading for like an hour and I reached a little bit over what okay, hello. I said that I wanted to reach page 150, but I decided to keep reading for a little while longer just because the story got very interesting and I honestly didn't want to stop. So I made it to this chapter that's called Roku Alone, which is page 167. I'm really happy with this book so far. It's been really interesting getting to know the story and the characters and everything that's going on. But now I need to get some work done. So that's what we're gonna go do. I should probably explain some of the things that I want to get done before I have to leave. My voice is still doing that weird gravelly thing. I'm sorry. I actually have a list of the things that I want to get done today. Not necessarily like in this morning, but just in general. And it's actually quite a lot. I need to finish editing the video that I'm working on. I have to that's definitely going to be taking quite some time, so I want to get as big of a head start as I possibly can. So enough yapping, I need to get to work. Let's do this. It is officially 7:41 in the morning. I need to start getting ready, but I feel like I actually did quite a lot of work. I got to like maybe halfway, and actually not halfway, more like 40% of the video, but I checked all of the copyright material and there was no issues. Actually, there was one issue and I had to switch it, but it's fine that we caught it early. And yeah, now I'm gonna go get ready. I am actually just a tiny bit late, like on my predetermined schedule. Like I'm not actually late, but in my mental schedule, I'm a tiny bit late. But I just wanted to quickly update you guys because this was probably one of the most productive mornings that I've had in a while. So I'm feeling really good. I feel like I can start, well, not start this day, but I can like continue this day with a lot of energy and a lot of positive vibes, which is fantastic. So I'm feeling really good. I'm like honestly shocked. Like I'm not sleepy, I'm not tired, I'm energetic. This is kind of wild. Like what is the science behind this? Somebody please let me know. Okay, y'all know the drill. Y'all know the drill. It's 5 a.m. I made the mistake of falling asleep later than I should have, so I'm a little bit groggier than I should be. And it's a little bit hard today to get out of bed, not gonna lie. It's really hard to get out of bed today. And I have my book with me right here. Like, do I even need to leave my bed is the question. Like I can probably get away with like reading for a while here, you know what I mean? It's currently 7 a.m. Actually, it's 5:05. Nope, 5:06. I actually finished everything that I wanted to do yesterday. I know, thank you so much. Like I genuinely feel so good about myself. And after the morning that I had, I went to my appointment and the rest of the day was just so good because I got so much done. I just felt amazing, honestly. And it's a great contrast to how I'm feeling this morning. Thank you. We're going to be reading for a little bit. I'm actually now on page 189, or this chapter which is called All for Nothing. I am going to be staying in bed just like for a tiny bit. Let's just see what happens, okay? So we're going to start today with a little bit of reading. Good morning, everyone. How are you feeling today? Hope you're doing wonderful. Let's get reading. Aquí leyendo, ¿y tú? Hello, mi gente latino. Wait, you can't even see me. It's currently 6:11. I've been reading for about an hour and I made it to page 242, which is this chapter, Not Alone. I can't believe I'm so close to the ending, considering that I've been reading this for the longest time. And for a while there, I was like, am I just never going to read this book? But I am so close to the ending and I am genuinely having so much fun reading this. Yeah, it's getting really good, and like the development of the plot and all of the mysteries and all of like the tension that we've got going on and all of the issues, and getting to know more about Avatar Roku, and of course Gyatso and Sozin, like all of these characters that we had only heard of in the original Avatar The Last Airbender series. It's so fun to get to know even more about them. Yeah, I'm looking forward to finishing this book, but I think I should get out of bed now. Like, I should make my bed, I should do my skincare routine, I should make some coffee. Like, yeah, I just have a lot of other things that I want to get done because I also have other work stuff to do. But I'm feeling great. The grogginess has left my system. There is no brain fog, maybe a little bit of brain fog, but not as bad as it was like 60 minutes ago. So we're good. I am in high spirits. I'm excited to start the day. Another great thing about this 5 a.m. challenge is that since my boyfriend and I currently have a 6-hour difference, we now get extra time to talk, and we're currently on a voice call. I'm obviously muted so he can't hear us, but this is like a nice little, you know what I mean? Like, it's a nice little benefit that I didn't even realize I was going to have when I started this challenge. But yeah, so that's a nice bonus. I really want to get my day started, so I'm going to stop reading here on page 242. Yeah, so let's go make my bed. It's currently 7 a.m. and I've just finished doing my daily rounds of like Wordle, the crossword, and what else? Connections. And I also found this new one. Actually, I didn't find it. My boyfriend recommended it to me, and it's word salad. And it just really gets your brain going early in the morning. So I love to do those. Not as soon as I wake up, but when I get to my computer, I just love doing them, and they're really fun. So I really need some coffee before I start to edit my bloopers of my most recent video. But I also wanted to tell you guys of the things that we have to do today. These are all of the books that I've read recently. I read some of these for my 24-hour readathon, which if you haven't seen, you totally should. I put my entire soul into that video, so I really hope that you enjoy it. But I haven't gotten around to putting all of these new read books on my bookshelves because I don't know if you know this, but I don't like putting unread books on my main shelves because it just gives me the motivation that I need to read my unread books. So I need to put all of these in their proper place, and I thought it would be fun to take you guys along with me because honestly, it's been like 3 days now and I still haven't organized them and it's driving me crazy. So we're going to do that today. Before we can do that, I really need some coffee. That's some good coffee. Okay, so I think you're too far away. How about we fix that? So this is perfect because the first few books that I have to sort are Kaiju number 8 volumes. So these are Kaiju number 8, volume 3, volume 4. I love him, by the way. Like, this volume made me appreciate this character like 10 times more. I'm obsessed. And then volume 5, this is a new character. Suffice it to say, I'm already obsessed with him as well. Like, what can I say? Okay, he's good. I can't wait to see him animated. So anyways, we have Kaiju number 8 right here. So let's see how we can make some space for it. So obviously, we have my Switch displayed here, so we can move these around. I'm just making a lot of space because a lot of the books that we have to sort are going to be on this shelf. It's stunning. We'll never get tired of saying that these are 2 of the most incredible films ever. Right, that was so sexy. Okay, so after this, I also recently read this fantastic manga. Really excited to continue reading it. This could go here actually on display as well because I really like Ichigo and I like that they both kind of match. Okay, so on this empty space, we're going to be putting my short but beautiful collection of shoujo manga. I will never get over how this was like one of my very first few shoujo animes and I love it. My Love Mix-Up, of course, and Imakoi, which was really cute. So there we go. And then the new one that I have to add to my shoujo collection is Skip Beat, which is also Viz Media and Shoujo Beat. So there we go. Okay, so now let's see if all of these things can still fit. I don't think so. Like, there's so many things. And actually, it still fits. I can make it work. It won't look... Yeah. Yes. You're not even focusing. This is how the new shelf looks. I am obsessed, actually, Your Honor. And now let's move on to the other shelf. Okay, so next up we have Chainsaw Man Volume 13, which would go here, which is worrisome because it doesn't fit. Well, actually, I guess I could just put it up there while I make space for others. Oh my god, it's a perfect fit. The satisfaction of sliding this in was too good, so I'm gonna do it again, but you guys need to see it with me. It's literally a perfect fit. Shut up. The next book is The Room on the Roof by Ruskin Bond, and I think this could go here, actually. I think it goes well with the theme of this shelf, so I'm just gonna go ahead and move these babies. I'm gonna move them a little to the left. And I'm gonna put this one here. Excellent. I think this should go on my second classics shelf. So why don't we take both of these books up there? Obviously, Maurice, since it's a Penguin classic, it's gonna go up here. I had these, like this stack is for all of the Penguin books that had the white spine, and then this one is for all the ones that have the orange spine, but I don't think it's gonna work anymore because like it's reaching maximum capacity and this one has so much space. So I think I'm just gonna have to mix and match at this point. Actually, I wanna even them out now. I don't like how one is so much taller than the other one. If I move the Care Mouse off Brothers there, it's gonna be too high. But if I move this one here, that's sort of not really, but close enough to the same height. The next book is Stoner, and this one should go in my second shelf of classics, which as you can see are not Penguin classics. I think we put this one here and then the rest just stack it up. It should work. Yes, indeed. We did it, folks. We succeeded. We've put, actually, we're still missing one more book. Let's do that. The last book is Vinland Saga by Makoto Yukimura, and this one already has its designated shelf, so we don't have to do any thinking, really. We just have to put it where it belongs. Okay, so those were all of the books that we had to get sorted. We've already done that, so now I can get to editing my other video. I'm literally so shocked at the amount of energy that I have, not even because of the coffee, but just like waking up at 5 a.m. It just kind of gives you purpose, you know what I mean? Because obviously you need to fill your new hours with stuff to do, and doing productive things so early in the morning gets you in like the best mindset, and it makes you feel so good about everything that you're doing. I don't know, I kind of love this. Am I going to be waking up at 5 a.m. for the rest of my life? Because if it feels this good, I kind of want to chase this feeling every single day. So it's currently 8:42 in the morning, and I've already finished editing the video that I wanted to edit. This is literally insane to me. Like, it's like, I have no words. The coffee though did really do its job very well. I can currently feel the caffeine coursing through my bloodstream. I don't know if this is a good thing, I don't know if this is a bad thing, but it's a thing and it's happening, so I should pause my music. I have finished organizing the books on my shelf. I have edited the bloopers for the 24-hour readathon video that I did so that I can post it to my Patreons. And I do have to go run some errands, but I'm gonna wait for the morning rush hour to end so that I don't have to spend that much time on traffic or in traffic. I'm just gonna do like a final look through the video to make sure that everything is right so that I can export, upload it to Patreon, design the thumbnail, all that good stuff. And while I wait for it to upload, maybe I can read a little bit of The Reckoning of Roku, because now that I've gotten to the good stuff, not saying that the first few pages weren't good, but now we're like really getting to like the climax of the story, and it's kind of hard for me to not think of The Reckoning of Roku while I'm doing other things. So I may read just a couple more pages. I don't think I'll be finishing it, but I do have sprints later on today at 2 p.m. so maybe I could finish this today. That would make me really happy. So this is day 3 of the 5 a.m. challenge, and honestly, it's not as challenging as I thought it would be. Like the first day for sure, when I woke up today for sure, but the more time that I stay awake and the more time that I use that early morning time to do productive things, like I haven't felt this good in a long time. So I'm obsessed with this challenge, and I might be doing it for the rest of my life, who knows. But yeah, that's going to be it for today. I once again will see you tomorrow bright and early, probably with a new book to read in the morning, who knows. So yeah, I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day, and we will talk tomorrow. Okay, I slept horribly. Hold up. I slept so bad. I'm just gonna go out and say it. I don't even know what it was. Like I kept waking up at like random times. I was like at 3 a.m., at 3:40, at 4:15, at 4:45, at 4:50. It was like insane. So I don't feel well rested, which is not a good thing when you're waking up at 5 a.m. We have a busy morning today. We are actually having a little early morning walk, which is going to be at 6 a.m., which is in an hour. And after the morning walk, I have a Pilates class. So it's a very packed morning. I'm glad that I'm waking up at 5 a.m. so that I have time to settle into myself. So you guys know the drill. Let's make my bed, wash my face, brush my teeth, get some reading done.
Bombastic sci-fi.
It is currently 7:15. I really don't know why my dad thought that taking the long way today would be the way to go. We did 2.5 kilometers and he made me run for the last few minutes and I'm like dead. I'm not even here, babes. I'm going to read Berserk for just a tiny bit. This is where I'm at, I guess. I'm gonna get some reading done before my Pilates class. I am driving. This is me on the road. Not the Wendy's when I'm trying to be healthy. Currently on my way. Yeah, so like, yeah, let's have a good day, everyone. See y'all after Pilates, I guess. Have fun. I mean, I'm gonna have fun. I hope you're having fun. Let's go. I can't stop recording right now because I'm driving. I need to wait for the next red light, so let's just enjoy each other's company for now. I can't open my eyes. I can't open my eyes. Y'all know the drill. Let's just get into it. I have no business being up at this I have no business being up at this hour, yet here we are. Honestly, I was so close to giving up. Like when I heard the alarm, I was like, nah, we ain't doing that today. Today we sleep. But then I remembered you guys. I want to prove to myself that I can do this, even though I'm tired and a little bit sleep deprived, because I didn't go to sleep at a timely fashion last night. I have to live with the consequences of my actions, and I am not about to fail this challenge just because of one bad sleep. It's been 2 consecutive bad sleeps, but I'm still not going to be giving up just because of that. So I'm gonna go against my instincts here and get out of bed, wash my face, do my morning routine, and actually I have updates. Oh my god, I finished reading Berserk volume, what was I reading? Volume 2? Oh no, and then I started Berserk volume 3. But then yesterday I actually started a new book, and it's a book by Daddy Dostoevsky, and it's actually a buddy read. So every single day for 7 days we're going to be reading 50 pages of Humiliated and Insulted by Daddy Dostoevsky. So yesterday was our first day, and this is how it's looking. I'm gonna show you this one page that I'm like obsessed with. Look at the amount of annotations that this has. I went a little bit insane, and I love that this book is making me feel so much that I spent like 15 minutes just on these 2 pages going wild on the annotations because I had so much to say. I was feeling and thinking so much. I had to do it. I had to do it. So yesterday we made it to page 50, obviously, which is the end of chapter 9. Here we go. So today, look at it. I did divide every 50 pages so I know when to stop every single day. And today we have to read until page 99, which is the end of part 2, chapter 1. I know that maybe reading a classic first thing in the morning is not the best idea, but I want to give it a try because surprisingly this has been a very approachable classic. Like the first 50 pages, I read them pretty quickly, minus like the 15 minutes that I spent in these 2 pages. But I feel like I read these 50 pages like surprisingly fast and very easily. Like there weren't any words that I didn't know, and I didn't have to look up anything. So I was kind of shocked, but really pleasantly surprised. So I think I'm gonna try and read, or I'm going to try to get a head start at least on the 50 pages that I have to read for today. Good morning, everyone. Where is this energy coming from? Like literally 3 seconds ago I was dying, and now I'm like, let's get the day started. Maybe I should join the 5 a.m. club. You know what I mean? Like those people that wake up at 5 a.m. every single day because they want to, not because they're doing it for a challenge, but like it's part of their lifestyle. Like I'm not even kidding. I can see myself doing that. Maybe not 7 days a week, but maybe like 4 times a week. I don't know, that's crazy. Am I becoming a different person? Is this challenge changing me? Morning routine, here we go. Book, here we go. Yeah, let's go. about to be 7 a.m. in the morning, and I have officially reached the 50 pages, or like I've officially finished the 50 pages that I had to read for today. Honestly, it took me what I thought it would take me. Like, yeah, it's a classic. I still have a little bit of the brain fog going on. So it was a slow start, but I'm still really interested in this story, and it's just developing in a very, once again, interesting manner. I'm excited to see where it's going to go. I'm excited to see what's going to happen to these characters, because basically in the back of the book it says, this book plunges the reader into a world of moral degradation, childhood trauma, unrequited love, and irreconcilable relationships. So I feel like a lot has to go down for what this says. And I'm excited to see it all happen. I'm excited for the moral degradation, because you guys know how I feel about morally gray characters. And trauma, of course, like who doesn't love a little bit of trauma sprinkled all over their literature? So now that I've reached my daily goal, I think I'm going to get some breakfast and then work on a video that I'm editing. It feels like all I've done in this 5 a.m. productivity challenge is read books and work on videos. I mean, that's literally the point though. The thing is that because I've been starting so early in the morning when there are so little distractions and like when the rest of the world is literally still asleep, I feel like I've been able to get so much done, and I've been able to take full advantage of the day and of the time that I have. So that's been incredible. I'm kind of obsessed with waking up at 5 a.m. Like, yeah, it's really hard at first to get out of bed, but as soon as you get out of it, as soon as you start your routines, it gets easier and it even gets fun. I'm excited, I'm scared. Like, how am I going to feel after I finish this challenge? I don't know. But before I get to editing my vlog, I really need some Oh my god. All right. It's my last 5 a.m. morning. Let's make the most of it. I'm sleepy. I finished breakfast. I ate. And it's currently 8:06 in the morning and I've just had my breakfast. And now I think I'm going to get some work done before I head to Pilates, because I do have Pilates every Monday and Friday. So before I do all that though, I thought this was like the perfect time to wrap up this 5 a.m. reading challenge, because today is the last day. That's why I wanted to do the waffles, to sort of celebrate that. And I thought it would be fun to go through everything that I was able to accomplish because of this challenge, because honestly, before this challenge, I wasn't really being consistent with my reading or just like with my productivity either. Like I had some really good days, but then I had some really bad days. And I feel like in this week, all of them were good days, which is insane to me. Every single day, I read a book. I actually finished 2 books. And I'm in the middle of 2 other books, which, what is going on? And I got so much work done both on YouTube and my other job that I have. I just felt so productive. I felt so good about myself, like everything that I was doing, the way that I was handling things, like I wasn't getting stressed. I wasn't feeling like I didn't have enough time. Like this challenge really just reset my brain, and I don't know, it really did wonders to me. So let's do a quick wrap up of all the books that I was able to read this week because of this reading challenge, or not even a reading challenge, just challenge period. The very first book that I finished was The Reckoning of Roku by Randy Rebay, and this was excellent. This was a great beginning to my week. I had been reading this before I even left for my Europe trip, and obviously I couldn't take it with me, so that's why I feel like I kind of lost, not interest, but I kind of lost my rhythm when I was reading this book, because I started it before I left, and then I didn't read for 16 days. So when I came back, I was a little bit out of the loop with it, but because of this challenge, I was able to get back into it. So thank you, challenge. And after this, I picked up the deluxe edition of Berserk Volume 2. This was incredible. I have no words for how good Berserk is getting. Like, this is the Golden Age arc, and I can see why this is the arc in which Berserk became very, very popular and everybody started reading it, because oh my goodness, the story just keeps getting more and more insane and even darker than I could have imagined. So I'm really excited, but also scared, but more excited than scared to see where the rest of the story is going to go. I am in the middle of volume 3 of Berserk. I managed to read up until here, so not really halfway, but I did read a lot. Oof, look at this panel though. Absolute stunning. And then the other book that I'm also in the middle of is Humiliated and Insulted, which is a buddy read that I'm doing with my friend Maraid. And I've already read my 50 pages of the day. I've hit my daily goal, so that's very exciting, because I feel like starting the day off by completing a goal makes you feel so good about yourself that you have so much more energy to dedicate to the other things that you have to do throughout the day. And I feel like that's the magic of the 5 a.m. challenge. Like, you wake up with a purpose, you get that purpose done, and suddenly you have so much energy, you have such an optimistic view of the day, it makes you want to keep going. So yeah, I'm really happy with the results of this challenge. I didn't think it would go this well. I thought I would struggle more, if I'm being honest. And there were days where I struggled, but after like 20 minutes of being awake, it got a lot easier. And for that, I would highly recommend doing this challenge. If you ever feel like you're struggling a little bit, if you feel like you don't have enough time during the day, this challenge is perfect for you. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really do hope you enjoyed and maybe even learned something from this challenge, from this video, and from my own experience with waking up at 5 a.m. for an entire week. I really hope you enjoyed. If you did, I would love to know by either reading your comments or leaving a like or subscribing. However you feel like letting me know, I would love to see it. I also have a Patreon where I post exclusive content. I host readathons, weekly reading sprints, and a monthly book club. So if that is something that sounds interesting to you, the link is down below as always. Once again, I really hope you enjoyed, and I will definitely be seeing you next week. Bye.
Hey Jimmy, you nice, keep going.